Hey dude, it's Casey, how are you? And welcome to today's video. If you're new here, my name is Casey and I'm a skincare and makeup enthusiast. I am not a professional in either of these fields in any way, shape or form. I just really like talking about and trying skincare and makeup. If that sounds like something you're interested in, then please hit the subscribe button down below and click that little bell icon that notifies you whenever I release a video. If you have any suggestions of something you want me to talk about or try in skincare or makeup, then please leave a comment down below or you can reach out to me on Twitter. And with that being said, let's get into today's video. Today I'm just going to be doing a basic makeup look. It's going to be very not full glam at all. That wasn't a sentence. I'm not going to do like a full glam look. I'm just going to do like a basic, just sort of going out daily, kind of like going to work look. So let's get into it. So I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids. Everything I use will be linked in the description box down below and areas you can find them in. So I'm going to be doing the Eyelid Primer from Morphe, the translucent one. So I just get a little bit and then I put it on my eyelids. I have hooded eyelids, which is great. So I don't really feel like doing a massive look today. That's why I'm going to do a simple look on just some color on my eyelids. So I'm just going to put this on. Make sure you wash your hands before you start your makeup and even your skincare routine. Alright, on the other side. Make sure you do your skincare routine before you put on makeup. You want to make sure that your skin is, you know, feeling as fresh as it can. Now, I've already done my skincare routine. I've done it before I apply my makeup. It's the best time to do it if you're going to wear makeup. Do it just before you apply your makeup. Just because something works for your friend's skin or for someone else's skin that you watch on YouTube doesn't mean it's going to work for you for when you apply makeup. A lot of people have a lot of people have two separate skincare routines for when they wear makeup after it and when they don't wear makeup after it. Just depending, my skincare routine is slightly different when I wear makeup. It's just very basic. I don't do a whole lot. A lot of the time, my skincare routine is quite big at night. During the day, I try and keep it as minimal as possible, but even more minimal when I'm wearing makeup. So just the three, you know, like a cleanser, a moisturizer, and a sunscreen. That's all I wear underneath my makeup. And I use chemical sunscreens under makeup. When I'm not wearing makeup, I'll use a mineral sunscreen. Okay, so I'm just going to spot conceal a little bit down here. I don't need a whole lot of concealer or foundation. So I'm gonna do a little bit down here. As you can see, I just had a couple breakouts the other day, so that's great. I'm just using my fingers. It's easier to blend for me with fingers when it's just a very small area. Like if I've only got a small bit of product on my skin, I'm gonna use my fingers. I'm not gonna use a sponge, and I don't really know how to use a brush yet. I will learn one day. Now, I was gonna do a bit of foundation, but I don't think I need it. I don't want to put anything on my face that I honestly don't need. I think a lot of people now are starting to realize that like natural looking skin is the, I guess, nicest looking. I don't know. I mean, if you want to go like full on glam and like wear full coverage makeup across your whole face all day, every day, that's fine. Like, you do you. I don't give a fuck what people put on their faces. All I think of is how their skin is going to react to the stuff they put on their faces. But if your skin reacts fine to what you put on your face, then you wear what you want. I just want I want other people to realize that they don't have to follow the creators they watch on YouTube. They don't have to follow their fully in-depth tutorials, because those tutorials are made for a camera, not for real life. A lot of the time when they're baking and they're doing these massive triangles of concealer under their eyes, it looks great on camera because they have all of this lighting around them and it's just bouncing off all of this light, obviously. But in real life, you don't have that type of lighting. You've got like, a lot of the time you go outside and you're like, wow, I look hideous just because of the lighting. It's so, you just have to be careful. Don't instantly think that it's how you should do your makeup. If that's how you want to do your makeup, that's a completely different story. Yes, that's fine. That's how you're wanting to do it, that's fine. But don't think you have to. There are alternatives, and a lot of the time the alternatives is you don't have to cover your whole face to make it look like you're wearing makeup or to make it look like you're not wearing makeup. Get what I mean? Like, just have options. Make sure you're aware that it's possible to get the same look with like less makeup without it looking as Casey, it's my name, without it looking as cakey. Okay, so now I'm going to do an eyeshadow. I'm not going to do a full eye look. I'm literally just going to get one eyeshadow and just tap it on my lids. This is what I've been doing for when I go to work. My shifts have changed, so I've got time now to make myself look nice. So this is what I do. I don't put mascara on either, so I'm not going to be doing that. I just want to show you like a proper, what I would actually, like a reality sort of, this is what I would do if I wanted to put something on, like wear makeup, but I didn't want to have to put on heaps of makeup. So this is like a realistic sort of something I would do. So I've got the Colourpop, I think it's a butterfly palette. It's the Make Your Own. So I made my own a while ago. So these are the colors I've got, the shades. Most of them are shimmers, of course. I love me a good shimmer, but I am obsessed with this one right now. It's like a blue purple duochrome. Just see, it's called Earthshine. So you see, like they come in little bits and they, whoop, magnetic, go in there. So it's called Earthshine. That one's my favorite at the moment. So I'm just gonna get a little bit on my finger. That's very pretty, very, very pretty. And then just put it on my eyelid. Now, I don't care if it's perfect or not. Just giving my lid like a little bit of color and shine. That's what I'm really into at the moment. And I really love the look of glitter sort of just like slowly dispersing out. That's what it does naturally because I'm using my finger. It's placing it down where, even though I don't want it there particularly, because my finger's resting on there, it's gonna put some down there, which is fine. I like that look anyway. That's very pretty. You can't really see it properly on the camera, but it is such a beautiful color. Like it's like you have like wet skin. That's what it reminds me of. Very nice. Do my other side now. Okay, so I've just done my eyes. I don't know if you can completely tell. Let me see if I can turn this up or down. See the color there? It's quite nice. It's got like a purpley blue shift to it, like a duochrome. It's very, very nice. But yeah, it gives you like your eyelids like this wet look. Yeah, this is my favorite color at the moment. I'm like really loving it. It makes me feel like a fairy or a dolphin or something. Like, I love it. It's so pretty. Okay, so moving on. I'm not going to do a whole lot more. My eyes are done now. That's what I'm leaving it to. I'm not doing mascara or anything. I'm very, very lucky to have long eyelashes. So a lot of the time I don't wear mascara to work just because when I come home in the middle of the night, I don't want to have to try and take off the mascara. It's just such an effort trying to get mascara off my face. I hate it so much. So, not my face, on my eyelashes. Now, what I've got next is some blush. Now, this is another Colourpop pressed powder blush, Catch My Vibe. And that's the color there. Nice pink. Now I've got like pink undertone skin. As you can obviously see, pink undertone under my skin. So I'm not gonna do a whole heap of it. Got a brush here, I'm not gonna use my fingers. So I'm using this Jeffree Star Morphe JS2. So I'm just gonna put a little bit in, and I'm going to focus it like here, but up a little bit more, because I have quite high cheekbones, but I want to accentuate that. So you can see when I rest my face where my cheekbones kind of come in and it comes down. So I'm just gonna sort of follow that just up a bit. Hopefully that works. Now I don't have any foundation or anything on, remember, under my skin, so that is brighter on camera than it is in real life. This is what I'm saying, like, a lot of people do their makeup for the camera. You're constantly looking in the camera, in the viewfinder, and whatever. You're constantly looking at it to see, okay, that's very pigmented. I'm going to dilute it a bit. But in real life, I can barely see that on my face. So you can imagine that if people have their camera settings like I do, or are using a phone like I do, and the colors show up heaps more than what they do in real life, then can you imagine what they look like in real life? They probably look like they have no blush on whatsoever by the time they're done. It would look so bizarre. Just something to keep in mind when, you know, when you're trying to follow someone's makeup tutorial, make sure they're actually... Don't follow it to a T, obviously, because you're not always going to have the same skin tone as them, and your eyelids might be a different shape to theirs, and your face might be a different shape. But just keep in mind of, are they doing this tutorial for people for when they go outside or for when they take photos of themselves? Huge difference there. Okay, so I think that's all right for blush. Remember, again, in real life, this does not look as pink as it does of me looking at myself, like, especially this side. They look more even in real life in a mirror than in this phone. But I think this is nice. It sort of gives my skin like this, like, healthy looking glow consistently, rather than sort of make me look like I'm just red. It kind of gives the illusion like, okay, well, she's actually just looking really healthy, which I hope I actually am. Now, next up, I've got some highlight, obviously. I'm not going to do a whole lot again, but I've got the e.l.f. highlight in rose gold. I haven't used it yet, so this is the first time for me. So I'm just going to see what it is. Where does it say to? I'm not going to do too much though. I'm just going to do like a slight little, like, little looksies up here. I don't like full on lines. I'm going to try and like blend it out a bit, obviously, and then maybe a little bit on my cupid's bow, but that's about it. I'm using a fluffier brush so that it doesn't put like a matte, like condensed sort of line on my face. I'm hoping that it disperses it evenly. I should probably use a fluffier one than this, but I'm just going to try it out. You can kind of see it though. I'm just doing like a little, make my skin look like it's glowing kind of way. I don't know. This is how I usually do it and it works fine. So I'm just going to continue doing this. But I like to bring it up because, like I said before, my cheekbones are quite high. So it just gives this sort of illusion that they're like lifted right up. I really like that about my face. Okay, now that is the highlight, and my skin's not looking too bad. It looks still quite natural. It's just giving this sort of like, oh, I don't know what to call it. It's kind of like a sophisticated, got some makeup on, gonna make a lot of money kind of look. Did that make any sense? I don't think so. Alright, so I'm just gonna do some lipstick. This is from the Safiya Nygaard collection. I've got the full collection. This is the Bury Me in Lipsticks crumb. So it's that. That's the bullet for it. I don't know if you can see properly. They're like little bats on it. Yeah. And then there's some little bats on the actual lipstick themselves. They're so cute. Go on, focus. They're so adorable. I love them so much. But I love doing the Raw Beauty Christie kind of style. I know that she didn't make it, but I learned it from her. So you do like more concentrated color in the middle, and then you just sort of fade it out to the rest of your lips. So it's like a ombre balayage. I don't know. It's like a fade out to the corners of your lips. So it's not like a harsh line. Really love doing that. I haven't really mastered it perfectly yet, but I really like it. So I'm going to try it again. I have lip balm on my lips. That's what I like to use under lipstick. Just makes everything feel like a lot smoother on my lips. I don't know if you can tell what I was trying to go with before, but it's like this kind of look where it's more concentrated than the middle, that color, and then it just evenly disperses across the lips. So pretty, I love it. Okay, so that's my no makeup look. Obviously without, you can do it without the lipstick. I just really like the lipstick. I'm really getting into lipsticks now, so I'm excited. But yeah, this is my full look. What do you guys think? Didn't do a whole lot. I think I love the color of my eyes. I'm obsessed with that color. I will wear it every day if I can. I will just buy a whole palette of just that one shade. Yeah, I didn't need a whole lot of concealer. I didn't need a whole lot of foundation. I just like spot treating, and that's pretty much it. Kind of like in skincare, just spot treating and that's it. Yeah, so this is the look. I'm not going to set my face or anything. I don't need to. It'll, you know, set fine. I've got the primer on my eyelids. My eyeshadow is fine. That lasts forever for me. And all I've got on my face is blush, highlight, a tiny little bit of concealer, and some lipstick. That comes off, that's fine. I've got lip glosses in my bag anyway. But yeah, what do you guys think? Please let me know down below. What is your no makeup routine? I'm minusing out the lipstick here because I don't usually wear it, but I just felt like wearing lipstick today. So what do you guys do? If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Let me know in the comments below, please. Or you can reach out to me on Twitter if you want. That being said, I genuinely hope you found what you were looking for today. If not, I am so sorry. I hope it was at least entertaining for you, maybe not. And with that being said, just please stay safe, be kind, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, dude.